Well, that was me, Chris, and welcome back to another episode.
To succeed.
What up? It's me, Prince, back at you on one of these videos. And today we are about to talk about Charlamagne the God. All right. I've been interested in doing reactions to celebrities. So this is my first one. Why not start with one of probably the biggest rap entertainment entities in the game. All right. And believe it or not, he is beefing with the number one rap entity in the game right now, DJ Academic. So I think that's why he is on the radar right now. So what's going on is, in a nutshell, you know what I mean? I hope I'm getting the story correct, but some people are coming at DJ Academics, and Charlamagne the God said, "Hey, this nigga's at your head." Academic like, word? For real? Well, who is it? Charlamagne like, I can't get into this. I can't say who, but just know, watch out. Now, that's why they beat him, okay? And I understand why Academics will be coming at his head, all right? Because you either with me or you against me. There's no playing defense. Period. There's no playing defense, okay? Hey, Fred, man, somebody, man, they out to get you, bro. They're trying to end your life, man. Damn, who? I don't even want to get in there. Just watch out, man. You think to not choose a side is choosing a side. All right? You're on the other side if you're choosing to not tell me. If you know who said it and you don't tell me who said it, that's how you really play the fence. Or you know what? Such and such talking about you. And you know what? I told such and such you was talking about him. That's how you play the fence. Okay? All right, that's how you should play the fence. How people really do play the fence is they just sit back and watch as it unfolds, okay? And that don't work with me. That don't work with me. So I understand why DJ Academics got some beef with him now. And in the process of that, DJ Academics is you might as well say he's a corporation, all right? He is a business now. So he got people who work for him, who like him, who want to support him, and don't like that Charlamagne the God is saying some shit about him, okay? They don't like that. So what they doing is so since you're not going to defend me against the people who, at my head, I'm Academic saying that. Well, I'm not going to defend you as the people that's at your head. Just happen to be people in my camp. Okay. All right. I've been holding them off for getting at you for a long time. Now I'm not going to. I'm going to let them do what they want to do. That's what I see happening right now. All right. And again, DJ Academics is well within his street rights to do so. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, what we're about to talk about now is Charlamagne the God. Since he's on top of discussion now, I never heard these things about Charlamagne. All right, I never heard of them until clips were surfacing today. All right, so I do my due diligence and I looked into it myself. Came across a video from let's see who made this video. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it seems, I didn't watch, I'll probably watch like the first minute of it. And it was already there. Hey, this is what I want to, I already know this guy talking about the shit. He was called K Hustle. only got 98 subscribers. He made this video 7 years ago. Okay, 7 years ago, and I think it's quite relevant because the video is titled "Charlamagne the Guy Says R. Kelly taught him how to." Shark Kelly. Shit. My will be Shark Kelly, but Charlamagne. He said R. Kelly taught him how to eat ass. R. Kelly did? I always thought Charlamagne the Guy. I got a video I'm gonna play, but I always thought Charlamagne the Guy was a weirdo. He looked weird. I don't really trust nobody, no grown man with no facial hair. He got eyebrows, but those are to be debated because they're kind of like lined up and they might be airbrushed on. I'm not sure. Okay, Charlamagne is fake. Some fake eyebrows. I don't even think that's a real face. I think he just don't go hair on his body. But I never trust him. He like real sneaky. I haven't heard nothing bad about him. You know what I mean? I'm very biased. Okay, so I could be easily making this video about academics if he had a TikTok or something like that, or was saying something crazy. Okay, we all know academics has done crazy stuff. He's pretty transparent. I'm gonna say that. All right, but I never heard any of this about Charlamagne the Guy. I'm a Charlamagne the Guy supporter. As of like 20 minutes ago, okay, when I heard about the beef, okay, when I heard a clip of this video. So let's not waste any more time, okay? We're just gonna get right into it, all right? So let's fucking go.
Baby, I don't want to hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess. Somebody make some money.
I'm sorry to say that was that nigga though. Man, that was that nigga. He whole creep ball ass nigga, but I'm from Illinois. Chicago is not the capital of Illinois. Everybody always argue with me when they're not from Illinois. Well, Chicago, the capital? No, it's not. I'm from the capital, Springfield, Illinois, baby. What's up? We the capital. They're not the capital. But R. Kelly was the king of R&B, and he's up there with all the other weirdos in Chicago. Chicago breeds nothing but weirdos. I don't give a fuck, Chicago. Yeah, if you're from Chicago, you know the relationship Chicago or Springfield have with each other. It's kind of like a love-hate one, okay? So, but that nigga Kales was the shit on the R&B side, even though he likes to shit on bitches in Dubai.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers don't know it's my motherfucking birthday and I don't give a f*** what's going on tonight. Happy birthday. Y'all are so crazy. I've read a lot of comments about me, and little do they know I was behind the whole operation, not knowing that I've made millions of dollars off of your opinion. Let me tell you how I made this money. First off, I actually got a call from one of my good business buddies, Arnold Collabor. He liked that dark coffee. He called me and told me it was my time.
Now, I haven't watched none of this. Now, I said a minute. We are 55 seconds in. I think I started at, I saw the title. I saw that it didn't have a lot of views to it. And I said, yep, this is it. This is this. And I fast forward just a little bit, and it was talking about the clip I was talking about. But I think I stopped at R. Kelly singing. I said, yep, this is what we're about to watch. So I don't know what they talk about, dude. We're going to watch it together.
He said, I'm about to get you millions of dollars. And I was all ears because there's money involved. He said, we're going to put this out on Lifetime. A series of allegations against me, which the world already know. So immediately I got on the phone with all the women that I used to talk to back then that was good friends of mine. And I told them,
All the women I used to talk to that was good friends of mine. What about the ones that you're not?
I said this was our chance to make millions of dollars. I even paid my ex-wife off to be a part of this. So stop. I finessed you.
If you don't know who his ex-wife is, she's insane.
Yo, what's good, people? We back. Had to come through, man, because, you know, Future was right, man. You know, all this R. Kelly talk just makes him way more relevant and selling more albums than he did the day before. Which I'm not mad at people. If you want to appreciate his music, then you can appreciate it. It's just funny when I'm listening to Fiesta the other day, right? And the nigga was like, takes 3, honey, just to make me feel reside. I was like, yo, this nigga told us.
Take your 3 honey just to feel reside. No, Kels. That's too many. That's too much vagina, bro.
This nigga told us he like takes 3. You know what I'm saying? He got a number of them. So listen, if you want to enjoy it, enjoy the music. But because this nigga is in the club last night, you know what I'm saying? Like,
my. That was a cut. This nigga was cold.
Singing, popping bottles, everybody yelling, got the cameras out recording and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's in Chicago. So a lot of this is fake outrage, and I don't want to be a part of that. But some of the main cohorts, the main agents of this fake outrage, they pushing it the hardest, the most, is the Breakfast Club, man.
There we go.
Specifically Charlamagne. Now it's past just Charlamagne. He ain't there. They know that he got sex shit on his jacket, so he can't speak up too much. So now Envy.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Charlamagne and that sex shit.
Out here speaking up, and you know what I'm saying, Angela Yee, but she always, that's her thing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so it's just like, wow, fucking these niggas are going super hard. They're going super hard on R. Kelly, but I just think that it's kind of a hypocrisy or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to hear Charlamagne talking about women's rights. I don't want to hear Charlamagne talking about abuse victims. DJ Envy, I don't want to hear from you either, because I know that you're just you're a pawn. You're just a puppet. You say whatever it is going to get you paid. You know what I'm saying? You're one of them niggas. So I don't want to hear it from you either. You know what I'm saying? I heard Joe Budden is on his show the other day, yesterday, and he got to go hard explaining why he is eligible to speak on this, because, you know, the whole thing about him beating girls up and stuff and going wild and kidnapping hoes and hiding out in their closet. You know,
Joe Budden is insane too.
You know what I'm saying? Doing some real Black Panther shit. People didn't want to hear from him either. I don't want to hear from him. Don't want to hear from him. But, you know,
I like Joe Budden's show. I watch stuff for entertainment. I don't watch it because I like it. You know what I mean? So a lot of people channels I don't really care for who they are, but their channels are very entertaining. So I watch Joe Biden. Damn shit. Shar Kelly, yeah, Shar Kelly and Budden. But yeah, I watch it for the entertainment.
Because there are eligible people who can speak on this whole abuse shit, and you know that they're like authentic, 100% authentic, and because there were Black girls and Black women abused last night. Called the police reports filed all across the country, right?
Okay.
These niggas ain't talking about that. They don't give a fuck about that. They just they propping up a Black nigga to lynch him and be like, oh, this is for y'all, this is for the Black girls. But the Black girls still getting, you know, fucking massacred inside the household, certain ones, you know what I'm saying? But I want to get into a couple of different clips just to show the hypocrisy and who should we really listen to on this shit and where should we really stand on this. You know what I'm saying? Because anything that you see that's plastered everywhere, you just know that you can't trust that shit. So I'm gonna bring this clip up. Hold on. Now this is an older clip from a couple of months ago or a month ago, whatever, a couple of weeks ago.
About 8 years ago from now.
And the Breakfast Club was reacting to the Jada Pinkett show where she talked about she knew when Jaden Smith lost his virginity. And we don't know whether that means to a girl, to a man, whatever. We don't know about them niggas. But this is what she was speaking on, and let's just hear their reactions.
Can't lie. Yeah.
Let me smell your finger, Jaden. That's what she wanted to say.
My goodness.
I don't want to know, but I got a house full of girls, so I don't want to know. Okay, I don't want to see nobody walking different, nobody walking funny.
Oh, man.
In fact, as soon as I see that, I'm going to sleep.
He's like, Daddy, he put it on me. I can't even walk right.
Oh, stop it.
I feel like I've been riding a horse.
Nope.
Damn. You nasty bitch. You talking about my daughter right in front of me right now. That's crazy.
Nope.
You see, it's like these jokes, I guess they have that chemistry and the rapport amongst themselves, but they are on the radio. And Angela Yee making that joke, if I had a female friend making that joke about my daughter and shit like that, I'd be mad as fuck. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. It wouldn't be real and shit like that. But
see, me and my boy, we on the same page. What's his name? I don't know this dude's name. Shout out to him.
You know, like, yo, shut up. Don't ever say no shit like that again. That's not even a joke. You know what I'm saying? But we talking of these guys, these Charlamagne and Envy are talking about their daughters and how they wouldn't want to find out if they lost their virginity, and Angela Yee comes in with the jokes and everything. So
You know what I'm saying? Nope.
Do I look bow-legged?
No. Wow. No. Go get the strap. No. No. Why you want to get the strap for? Just mess with you.
Wow, Envy.
That's because Angela Yee, or whatever the fuck her name is, was getting clapped early in life. That just, why you thinking like that? That ain't even something you're supposed to think about like that. Or she ain't got no kids. Do Angela Yee got any kids? I don't know. I don't even want to look her up.
Sounds like what goes on in your home.
Your daughter already got breasts.
you see, like, what's going on? This is going overboard here. Where talking about get the straps, when this is a guy who they made a whole day of making a joke, I guess, I hope it was, out of DJ Envy and the dildo. I don't know what it was, but it was just like, I didn't click on any of them links. I just seen the screenshots. But that's what they like to do up there. That's the jokes that they have. I guess they have that rapport. And Charlamagne talking about,
they all freaks. DJ Envy a freak. He, like, his wife, can't remember what his wife said. I think his wife said she want to be with somebody else or something like that, or he would let her be with somebody else, or some goofball ass shit where if you ain't no freak, you ain't letting it ride. Okay, no, you can't have my wife. You know what I mean? Shit, or no, you can't go cheat with another motherfucker. I can't remember what happened, but birds of a feather flock together. You know what I mean? I couldn't be around somebody who was raping kids, right? I couldn't be friends with that person. All right. But the only way I could be friends with a person is that if I was down with the raping. All right. So that lets me know that just like Charlamagne, just like DJ Envy, Charlamagne a weirdo. And again, this is unbiased opinion. Okay, this is really what I think. I think that when you hang out with one freak, the friend a freak too. Now, do I got some freaky fucking friends? Yes, I do. Is Press fucking freaky? Fuck yeah. Okay, you know what I mean? But our freaks are on the same level. All right, and I don't kick it with nobody who freak a little bit harder than me. So, like, let's just go threesomes, maybe. You know what I mean? Might fuck somebody outside on their garage. The type of niggas that hit the mom and the daughter and the mom and the daughter know, and they like to ask you who's better between the two, shit like that, freak shit like that. Okay, it's freak fun shit, not fuck my wife shit.
Out talking to DJ Envy, yo, Envy, I don't know what you laughing at. Your daughter already got breasts. That's something I never want to hear from a coworker of mine.
No. Yeah, don't talk about my daughter titties because you looked at her. I don't even know if I still don't know if my friends' daughters have titties, and they are adults. Okay, my friends' kids, majority of them are adults. I couldn't tell you if they had titties or not, what size they are, or if they big or not. I don't look at my friends' kids like that. Period.
Something that I never want to hear from any man that I bring into my home or that let meet my family. You're saying, oh, your daughter already has breasts. Like, come on. Like, at a certain point, you got to know how to word things and put things out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how cool we are, nigga. Don't say ever think about saying anything about my daughter and
That nigga got some facial hair on here. I think he got alopecia. Is that what it's called?
breast. You know what I'm saying? Why are you monitoring the growth?
Later on in life, alopecia.
That right there is a small sign. But if you just dig a little deeper, just ask a question. After the question, you can come to an understanding. Like, yo, fam, fuck is you talking about? My daughter already got what you said. What the fuck you mean? What you been looking, nigga? How long you been fucking looking? How long you been monitoring this? Let me see your notepad.
You sit over there and laugh and giggle at me.
Why
are you looking at my daughter?
Niggas keep pictures in their notepads. Damn, he just put me on to that. I don't keep pictures in my notepad, but you can. So when people say, hey, look at his phone. I ain't got no pictures in there. Look at that notepad. That's what you go look at. Look at that notepad. Wow.
Okay, let me move on. Let's talk about R. Kelly. Let's talk about R. Kelly.
Wow. Now, okay, so Envy did
Got some videos I need to put in my notepad.
have the wherewithal to at least try and get it out there. I don't know if he was serious or not. Why are you looking at my daughter's breast? And Charlamagne, yo, she got him. And it's just like, yo, man, if I was Envy and that daughter, we know that Charlamagne is the guy that we're never going around. And like, Envy knows that, listen, I can never bring my daughter around Charlamagne again.
Okay.
I hate you. Why is he doing this today, man? He messing with us.
So R. Kelly's ex-wife, Andrea Kelly, was on Sister Circle, and this is her first time talking about her situation because she was married to R. Kelly from 1996 to 2009, and she did reveal that she was also physically assaulted by R. Kelly. Listen to this.
And I actually climbed up on the balcony, and
So she got with him when that R album dropped. So you know what I'm saying? She got with R. Kelly at the top of the game. Like when that double disc joint that came out. Now, if anybody,
my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. I don't want to hurt nobody.
says that is not, without a doubt, the greatest R&B album ever made, then you're letting the sex cult shit get into your brain. Because that album, I'm like, it's so hard to even find, like, the name of the album is just R. You know what I'm saying? R. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when you was like, you know what I'm saying? That's the status he was on, where he could drop a double album with one letter as the title. You know what I'm saying? So that's when the ex-wife got with him. So we gotta.
That's king status. I don't even gotta make my album appeal to you with the label. R. That's all I'm gonna give you. R. Listen to this shit.
We gotta remember this also. This wasn't no day one girl that was with him when he was trying out to be in the 5 Heartbeats.
I had one foot propped against the wall, and my other foot I climbed up on the ledge. And I remember looking down, and it's almost like God was able to let me see in the future. And I saw my body laid in blood, and I saw the ambulance come, and I saw.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a good idea. That would not have been a good idea. That would have been dumb. And you should be crying, like those should be tears of joy that you're crying about that you didn't make that dumb decision.
housekeeping come out and they were pointing up and they said she jumped from up there. And then I remember my baby's voice in the background going, Mama, why did Mama jump? Why did Mama leave us? And I remember jumping down. And I said, okay, God, you have to.
If you don't do it, you didn't want to. I don't care what you're talking about. If you don't fucking do it, don't talk about doing it. I guess this nigga do got facial hair. I guess I don't look at Charlamagne that often. He got facial hair. Just, it feels like he does it in my heart.
Give me an answer today.
She goes on to talk about how she got a message from God that actually helped her leave her situation and realize that she was a victim of domestic violence.
God said, keep scrolling.
Now, I want to apologize to all the girls who actually were victims of domestic violence because, you know, I think, well, for anyone, I'm not a woman. I'm not in a domestic violence situation. So, but I would think that, but when the nigga, like, you know, like exerts his power and some shit, like, you know, picks you up, body slam you, throw you against the wall, back slap you, that right there will let you know that you are in a domestic violence relationship. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not judging right there off of what you're doing about it, but you should know that.
I'm judging, bitch, leave. Well, I'm just so scared. Listen, then you want to die. That's all I can hear. I'm a victim blamer. Tell you that right now. Well, why didn't you do something? Why didn't you leave? You didn't have to be missing all your teeth right now. If you didn't have to, you could have left.
Yes, you are in a domestic violence relationship. And if you are one of those girls who that like to just punch niggas and fighting, like, you know what I'm saying, just throw your hands and stuff like that. That's because that's just how you were raised and stuff.
That's what most of them are like, you know what I mean? Now, of course, there's women out here that's getting beat on by men and actually trapped inside their homes. I'm not talking about y'all. I feel like that's probably like the lower percentage of domestic abuse. Most domestic abuse is one way, and it's usually from the woman. No, it's two way, and like y'all both fighting each other. Okay, it ain't no victims. This is fair combat, or whatever they call it, mutual combat. I'm in Illinois. We don't got mutual combat. I wish we would have mutual combat. Tell me I can walk up to the police and say, "What's up, nigga?" Throw them hands.
Stuff like you weren't raised to keep your hands to yourself, and then you end up getting into fights with your other partner, with your partner or whatever. That is a domestic violence relationship. No matter, you know, the length.
A bitch that likes to hit on niggas is the worst. I think it's worse than a dude that hit women because, you know, like if I saw a woman getting beat on by her man, I'll step in, I'll say something, okay? But if I see a woman beating on her man, that's up to him to do, you know what I mean? So that's why I say it's kind of worse because nobody comes to the man's defense when he is in danger.
Stuff like that. But I just want to let you, I'm just saying that because this woman was about to commit suicide. And then she realized she was in a domestic violence relationship. No. I'm sorry. That don't make sense. She realized she was in a domestic violence relationship years later, and then thought about committing suicide. So
some bitch is stupid. You know what I mean? Shit. Oh, I was getting my ass beat, wasn't I? Stupid.
Yeah, I just think that if the sooner you realize, the safer you will be.
So I kept scrolling. And at the end of the domestic violence awareness website, there was a questionnaire, and there was 17 questions. And they asked you, how's your abuser ever done?
So this like put a finger down type shit, but we ain't got 17 fingers.
And of the 17, Robert had done 15 to me.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because it's hard when you're hearing a woman cry like that and expressing stuff, but then you think about it, you know, when you try to use your logical mind, because women most of the time are like the opposite of logic. You know what I'm saying? Like there's logic and then there's women. So
big facts.
The logical thing is just like, damn, well, you were with him, it said, what, for 96 to 09? That's 13 years. And that seems like a lengthy time.
Now, I know a Chicago bitch, period. Okay, I know Chicago bitches. And Chicago bitches, they throw hands, they'll fight their man. They don't mind being in a domestic abuse situation because they pretty much probably 60% of domestic abuse. But what I do know about Chicago bitches, and well, I just know this is anecdotal for Chicago bitches, but I really think it's for most women. When you with that nigga that's popping, you want to stay with him. Doesn't matter what he do to you. Okay, yeah, bang, bang, bang. I can take that. Couple hits to the jaw. I can take. Go ahead, baby. I'm gonna suck your dick later. That's how I go. All right. So when you with the nigga that's popping, you don't want to let him go. You don't want to put all that work in for another lady to come get the good treatment, huh?
Time to get an understanding of what you're involved in. You know what I'm saying?
This man is still just walking around like nothing.
R. Kelly is trash. It's like I can't even exert any more energy telling y'all how trash R. Kelly is. I'm saying R. Kelly is trash for years.
Now, also on the Sister Circle show was Jocelyn Savage's parents. You know, that's the woman that they believe. But
R. Kelly, you said R. Kelly been trash for years, but you also said R. Kelly taught you how to eat ass. Crazy.
They believe their daughter's being held captive by R. Kelly, and they spoke out as well. And actually, Andrea went and sat and spoke to them and gave them advice. And here's what they had to say about R. Kelly and the STDs. They are saying that
now. I was a couple of things. So you see how Charlamagne, yo, I've been telling you for how long R. Kelly is trash. I've been telling y'all about this nigga. Like, yo, fam, relax. You're not the one to say it. You were just up here talking about your co-worker's daughter's breast.
Sure was.
All right, so you know what I'm saying? You can't blur that line. That's a line that can't really be blurred. And Charlamagne, he likes to walk that line a lot. But the girl Jocelyn Savage's parents, the parents are, from what I'm learning and what I'm hearing, reading, the parents of Jocelyn Savage are pretty much the ones responsible for this whole thing. I won't give them that much power, or that much, credit. But when that press conference happened, it was Jocelyn Savage's parent, like father, that was feeding that other girl, Ashton McGee, that was up there feeding her the words to say, you know what I'm saying, and speaking up for her and everything. Like, so they're the ones that's like at the front of this movement. It's the one that's holding R. Kelly down. Her parents, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they probably signed her off to R. Kelly, like, yo, you gonna give her back to us when she 18, right? You gonna sign her back over? And she turned 18 and she was like, fuck it, I'm staying. And now they mad. That's pretty much what is going on. You know what I'm saying?
that he gave their daughter.
The reason why I think my daughter's being held against her will, because my daughter is sick now. And she was given that disease by R. Kelly because I took her to the doctor and found out that she had chlamydia. And when I found out she had chlamydia, I was waiting for other tests to come back. And eventually her roommate told us that Jocelyn was suffering from herpes because she was a nursing student and she was treating Jocelyn.
So hold on, did she have herpes and chlamydia at the same time? Just the whole buffet?
I mean, herpes doesn't go away. So if she had that and she had chlamydia as well, chlamydia can be treated, herpes.
Now, this is the disgusting part of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they went, oh man, he had all these girls in the house. They were trapped. I'm like, listen, like, forget all, like, not saying forget all that, but when it comes down to giving people diseases that they can't get rid of, that right there is
lowest of the low.
What you call where the flag is on the play. Automatic, just put them on the goal line. You don't even. It's not 15, 10 yards.
Yeah, that's an automatic ejection from the game. Okay, because you're not playing fair. you're giving people shit they can't get away with. Now, yes, fuck these hoes, Jesse. Man, get it in. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Go raw all you want. But make sure that you are not passing shit along, okay? Definitely nothing that you can't get rid of now. Little gonorrhea never hurt nobody. Little trichomonas ain't never hurt. Little what's the? I don't know all of them. Gonorrhea, trichomonas, and chlamydia. Yeah, you know what I mean? Come on, man. So, little antibiotics, you're straight. You know what I mean? But the herp alert? Oh no, I know. One time it was a bitch. I was in love with this bitch. Okay, shit. But it was like a 8-year relationship. Now we talking. You know what I mean? Shit. This pussy brand new still. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get this shit. And so we talking for a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm respecting. I'm respecting because this kind of like a little jewel. Okay, I found a jewel in the jungle. All right, and so she we was almost getting intimate a couple of times. All right, but then she always stopped me because she just wasn't ready to take it there. But then one day we was getting nice and feisty. She said, "Man, I really want to do it. I think it's time." But I just been feeling different down there. I was different. Bitch, different. Oh, what is that? Okay, well, okay, no problem. I'm a gentleman. Fall back. You know what I mean? Shit. A week later, she come back. She said, "You know what? I got herpes. Didn't even know." Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Now, she was trying to sell it to me. You know, well, you can't get it as long as I take real good care of it and make sure. You know what? Nah, I like to eat ass. I like to let face dive a little bit. I'm not. I don't want to eat a pita bread. Okay, no, I don't want to eat no pita bread. Okay, so yeah, so had to stop messing with her. But yeah, you can't be bringing diseases to the party.
Just goal line type penalty. You giving people diseases plural. Now we don't know if this is true.
First time I had sex, I got gonorrhea and chlamydia at the same time. Like this bitch gave me a double dose. Not first time I had sex. First time I had unprotected sex. She was like, it was in the back of her car, and I was actually getting molested, if you know what I'm talking about, by an older lady. And I was 16, she was 24, and we in the back of her car, and just getting to it. She leaned back, let the motherfuckers, them wide legs open. I'm like, oh shit. I said, I don't got a condom. She said, don't worry, I can't get pregnant. I'm like, okay, I guess we good. But condoms are for more than just getting pregnant. Okay, condoms are for protecting you from STDs, which I got a double dose of it that day.
We don't know if this is true, honestly. We hear Jocelyn Savage's father come out and like, oh, R. Kelly gave her these diseases. That's not good enough. That's not good. We need more proof. That's no proof. How do we know it wasn't one of R. Kelly's cronies or niggas that worked for him or some shit that was fucking her and gave her herpes? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, that's another thing. Like, they're trying to put it all on R. Kelly and shit. Like, listen, R. Kelly be on the road sometimes, a lot of the time. So when at that house, when he not there, the workers are there. You know what I'm saying? And they getting serviced up too. You know what I'm saying? They're getting served up. So it's like this is operation going on. This isn't a competition. This is a cooperation that they got. So this is matter of fact, I'm good on the STD talk and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this shit is nasty and disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. But I do want to get into this clip right here because we heard how Charlamagne is talking, discussing he's been trash, and all this type of shit, right? So let me just play this clip. Hold on.
Props for one thing and one thing only. Well, two things. Number one,